This is Madonna, a gem tang. These tangs are rare and they often cost north of $1,000. So what do you do when someone gives you one?
We would much rather have other people enjoy the fish.
You take great care of it. And this is Madonna's story. Hey everybody, John here with another FinCast. Today we are taking down two beautiful aquariums that have been donated, and the fish will be going to Center in the Square. And the big takeaway here, with all the beautiful corals and all the beautiful fish, is a gem tang named Madonna. And we are going to be following Madonna's progress from home aquarium to public aquarium. A few months ago, we got a call from Steve and Shannon Justice. They told us that they were moving and they wanted to donate their aquariums and fish and corals to Center in the Square in Roanoke, Virginia. Now, if you've watched many of my videos, you know that the aquariums there are maintained by Carlin Aquarium Systems. Did you get a fish, Stephen?
I got a tang.
So it fell to my team to go break down the Justices' aquariums and bring their livestock to Center. Well, we had no idea the treasure trove they were offering.
If it exists, they've got it. UV, auto dosing, battery backup for the return pump, I think, or the vortex. We've got the Apex running, just everything you could imagine. Chiller, we just took out the RO unit, so.
Steve and Shannon were donating two aquariums full of thriving fish and corals, and the love and dedication they had put into these aquariums was amazing.
We're making a move to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The place where we're moving is very, very remote.
We're moving to 4x4 beach. We're super excited about that. It's a huge life change for us, but unfortunately, it's just not conducive to bringing these guys with us.
We would much rather have other people enjoy the fish and to give them to an organization like Center in the Square so that they can be professionally maintained and professionally looked after by the team at Carlin.
That torch is just sitting there. We have a variety of soft corals and stony corals.
Main part of the TLC comes from my beautiful wife Shannon. She is the one that handles all the husbandry, the feeding, all the animal care.
I'm the food lady. They see me coming and they follow me around in the tank, and I'm gonna miss that.
I am more the electromechanical side, making sure that the aquarium functions, that the aquarium controller is telling us if there's a problem or any issues. So I'm kind of the mechanical.
In a way, the Fincasters YouTube channel, you've got some amazing fish over there, including a gem tang. Tell me about that gem tang.
That gem tang is one of the most famous tangs in the industry right now.
Played a big part in Madonna coming to live with Steve and Shannon. In fact, it goes back to a video that I had recorded at MACNA years ago. At the time, Steve and I did not know each other.
I watched one of your Fincaster videos where you were interviewing a vendor at MACNA, one of the industry trade shows for the aquarium hobby.
So where do they come from and why are they so hard to get?
These are coming from the island of Mauritius, which is it's an island off the coast of Madagascar, which in turn is off the coast of Africa. It's a very, very small island, and they're endemic there. You're only limited to like 2 or 3 per entire shipment from this particular supplier, the only one that has them. And you have to spend, the freight from this small island is quite a bit more than anywhere else in the world, so it makes them harder to get, more expensive to get, and once you do have them, they're an amazing fish.
I was inspired by that video and really enjoyed the fish, and worked with TSM Aquatics in New Jersey to acquire our gem tang. Her name is Madonna, and she has been just a fantastic fish and really the showcase of our aquarium.
The center in the square just seemed, it felt right. It felt like the right place for them to go. You know, once we connected with you all and learned that you maintain center in the square, it was pretty much a done deal after that.
All right, Ben, so what are you doing right now?
Okay, so we've got our big Yeti cooler that we're going to transport everything in. We've got battery-operated air pumps that will keep giving air to the fish as they travel from Lynchburg down to Roanoke, about an hour drive.
First, we're going to go slowly with the rocks and the corals, and once those are cleared out of the way, the fish have less place to hide, and then we'll get the fish afterwards.
They'll be on their way.
Once Madonna and the rest of the livestock got back to Roanoke, there was a brief quarantine period, and then we were very careful because we would be releasing Madonna into a tank that had been established for 10 years. And there were a lot of tangs in that tank, and we didn't want to see a lot of aggression. Now, you should know that gem tangs have a reputation for being a little aggressive, sort of like a purple tang, and we also wanted everybody to get along. So we used something called the Peacemaker, which I've done another video on, and you can click up above if you want to learn more about the Peacemaker. But the idea is that you put the fish in the aquarium so the other fish can see it and it can see the other fish. And they get used to each other before they can attack one another. And it really reduces aggression. So even though this was a huge aquarium, we found a way to hang that Peacemaker, and we used it with several fish and then with Madonna.
So far, so good. Some of the bigger fish have swam up to it, checked them out. No issues at all.
When you released it, what happened?
It swam right into the group with all the other fish. Just started checking out its new home.
The Peacemaker worked like magic, and when we released Madonna, everybody was happy. And so now Madonna is living happily in the Big Reef Aquarium at Center in the Square, getting along fine with all the other fish and vice versa. And people can come and watch and look at Madonna and know the backstory as to how she got here.